Hey, this is Nick, and this is my first night in the motorhome. I ended up buying a Fleetwood Tioga 22-foot motorhome. Spent the night in it last night, and I have to say, what I got myself into. It was a terrifying night. Just all the noises. The place that I chose to park wasn't the best. I ended up just parking outside of the place that I bought it. It's a body rebuild shop, and I didn't sleep last night because of the events leading up to what made me get in this RV. I left where I was currently living, and I had planned to buy the RV. I thought now's as good a time as any just to start living in it. But when you do that and you're out on the road, there's definitely some things that I'm missing, that I feel that I'm missing. So I need to mentally keep a list of all the things that I need as I encounter, them. The only problem is I don't have a pen and paper to write that down. So I need a pen and paper. That's one thing I need. So I'll just give a little tour. Here's my dog, Ellie. And I'm recording this on my cell phone because in my haste, I don't think I remembered to pack my camera, which was also broken anyways in those events that I mentioned. There we go. This is turning out to be a really nice computer table. I don't know how it's going to be on my back long term. One of the major problems that I'm dealing with right now is that there's no power. Well, I do have a coach battery, but in my mind, if it's not unlimited, like, an AC outlet in your house, then I want to, not really preserve it, with the little battery I have, but that ends up leading to me not using it at all. Looks like my clip cut off at 2 minutes, so I'm just going to re-record a few things here. The main problem with living in this thing for me so far is there's the lack of power and internet. That's really all I really care about at this point. So I need to figure out a place to park that has got the constant connection and water. And last night, kind of privacy was an issue. I discovered these curtains. These are great. They look god-awful, but they do the job. They just kind of cover this area. This is my bed area. I've got a sleeping bag that's been opened all the way to cover the sheets. I didn't have time to wash his sheets. And then I've got a down comforter on top of that. And it's a nice little private cube back here. I really like it. And then I devised this. I found this in an air curtain in one of the drawers. So pulled that out and then just kind of makeshift put it up there. And that stops people from, when they walk by, just kind of gazing in. Really annoying. I need to figure something out. I'd like to get something from here to here that I can just kind of slide across, or even Velcro on, and then keep those open up top, and then I'd like to get a TV up there. So when I'm running on continuous AC power, I can have a TV up here running movies with a Plex Media standalone player, or the Boxy, and then just sitting right here with network connection and my laptop. And great. So the fridge was on. It's been on all night. It's only at 40 degrees, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem cold enough. I could maybe turn this up to this coldest setting. The freezer is pretty decent, nice and cold. And that's it. It was basically just thinking last night, like, what did I get myself into? This is insane. This is crazy. This situation was what I needed, though. It was just something to get out of where I was living and right into a place immediately. So I need to find maybe an RV park. I know you can park at like Camp World or outside of Costco, but again, the problem is that I'm not gonna have I can't run my generator out there, so This is my main problem right now. I just need to figure out where to park, and it's probably gonna be, you know, an RV park where it can be as much as $50 a night. So I'm not looking forward to that. Let's see. I think that's it. There's just a learning curve learning all these systems right now. It looks pretty straightforward. It's these little things that are annoying, like when we first came in, how we opened that, and that shade right there, and it broke. The metal thing broke off. I don't know if that got recorded in my last video, but when we first came in, right after I signed the papers, we opened this window because it was stuffy, and Steve, the guy I bought it from, ripped off the metal handle for the window under that shade, and it turned out that because it's a 1993 motorhome, the seals got stuck to the window, so we got a putty knife in there and just kind of jerk, got between the glass and the rubber, and we were able to break it loose. And luckily he works at a body shop, so he had all the epoxy that was necessary to get that. I hear a leak. My water pump turns on from time to time, so there's definitely a leak somewhere. It was doing that during the showing, and we discovered that it was a spring in that pipe that I'm hearing it. Maybe it's just the blinds tapping. We discovered it was just that pipe on the side that you use to connect to external water. The spring in there was kind of stuck, and it was just dripping every once in a while, and that would eventually make the pump motor run. This is the first night. I'll show the outside later. What the hell did I get myself into? Well, it's going to be an adventure. I know that everybody that does this kind of stuff, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, people doing the RV life, and you know, it's crazy at first, it's shocking to be kind of thrown into this world where all of your liquid, you know, all your fuels need to be, you know, gotten at different places. You got your gas, your propane, electricity, internet. I mean, these are all things that you have to keep an eye on. I mean, the toilet, all the water system, all this kind of stuff. It's a different life, so I'll need to figure it out. I gotta do daycare for my dog once I get a job. And like I said, this is temporary until I can find work. My plan, I'm currently in Washington State. I'm currently in Renton, and I'd like to drive down to the Bay Area. That is sort of the mecca for my industry. I'm a software engineer, and I want to be I've always wanted to kind of be right in the center of it all, at least some point in my life, and so I'm taking that adventure now. I think the easiest way to do that, because I'm unemployed, is to get this RV, go down there, and look for a job. Because without the RV, you can't afford living in the Bay Area. Everybody says the Bay Area is beautiful, but the next thing they say, it's very expensive. So I've been cautioned by people that live there and people that are familiar. So this just seemed like a good idea, decent investment at the time. I got it for $7,000, which is normally $12,000. I'll talk about why that is later. But I'll just end this video. This is Nick, signing off from the first day in the RV. The date is 6/12/2012. All right. Say bye, Ellie.